Hey, what's up, people? It's Ethan Grant here. Today is Nerf Lessons number 2. And this is the first class of... This is the first and I'm gonna say low class of your Nerf army. Not really low, but you'll get what I mean. The first class is someone who goes out of the group. Oh, and by the way, there will be a not so nerfy item at some point that may not be allowed in your Nerf wars. But it could help. It might be allowed in HVZ. I don't know why it wouldn't be allowed, but I'm just saying. Anyways, this person is very lightly equipped. Their duty is to go out and find the possible weaknesses of your opponents, like where their lines are short or where their lines are scattered, so you can pick them off. This guy is running out, and like I said, he is lightly armed, so he can maneuver, and so he can and so he doesn't like I'm gonna say click a lot, like his blaster's like clicking around when he's running. He should be a fairly small person, fairly light on their feet, and should only be carried. Alright. The class is the Scout. The Scout is the Scout is your intel. So he's either calling you or walkie-talking you, and I don't even know if that's a word. It's like 6 in the morning. Alright, I got to go to work, and in a couple hours. That's why I'm up so early. I get my work. It's at Husson, so I gotta get my dad to wake up and shit. So, anyways, this should be pretty much the primary of the Scout. I say they should have up to 4 pistol blasters, like the Maverick or the Night Finder, or some of the, or like the Proton or the Vigilon. I personally, I'd go with this. I just like it. It's fun. I like this one. I want to be modding it at some point. But anyways, this should be the biggest blaster. It's the Barricade. This should be the biggest blaster you use if you're a Scout. I think if it can have a stock, do not use it. That's why I'm ruling out the Spectre on this one. Like I've said in previous videos, if it has a stock, I consider it a rifle of some sort. And this gets somewhat the ranges of I'm gonna say it gets around the ranges of a Recon. So now, why am I not putting the Recon in as a Scout blaster? Like I said, he has to travel light. If he has to worry about that stock, even if he takes the stock off and the barrel off, it's still kind of, well, it's not really bulky, but still, I consider it I consider if it has clips or stock, it's a rifle. That's just my thing. But anyways, lightly armed. This should be your primary, the Maverick. It's not the most reliable thing, but hey, it works. This is my Maverick. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Without me, my Maverick is useless. Without my Maverick, I am useless. If you guys can figure out what that's a spoof off of, I will give you a virtual hug. Anyways, depending on the rules of your war, you'd have to check it out, but this guy should have a walkie-talkie. This guy should have, I'm gonna say, a tac vest, or some sort of vest with maybe a few molly pouches, or just ammo bags and holsters that keep your blasters from jiggling around. Like I said, this guy has to be quiet. This guy has to be able to sneak around, and if it's I'd say wear light-ish clothing, or clothing like dependent on the weather and your surroundings. Try to kind of like blend in. So the guy's walking around, he's going over enemy lines, and he's walking back to base, I guess you could say, so these guys can make their attack. I think my sister just woke up. Anyways, if you guys have any comments on, I said only up to 4 blasters. I am not counting the Jolt. I do not care if this is a good blaster. If you want to be the scout class, I do not care if you have a pocket full of these, as long as they're not jiggling around in there too much, making too much noise. I consider this the scout's bread and butter, I think. If you got like 5 of these in your pocket, cocked and ready, and not cocked, primed and ready, I will be doing a what was I gonna say? I'll be doing a vernacular video, I guess you could say, terms video, Nerf terms, on just like what the terms for Nerf really are. Like, is it cocking, or is it priming? Is it a dart? Is it a bullet? Stuff like that. Anyways, so yeah, this, I will say you could have up to 20 of these if you want, as long as they're quiet. But anyways, so let's go down the list of requirements for a scout. Lightly armed, up to 4 blasters, excluding the Jolt. No rifles. Blasters must all be pistols. Must have some sort of contact with the team. Must be small person, and must be camouflaged to your environment. Whether it be a night game, you're dressed in all black, or whether it be a woods game, or you're kind of dressed in camouflage, or if it's just a field game with maybe a hill or something like that, you're wearing a light greenish shirt with maybe brownish pants. I don't know. So yeah, this is all for right now. I will be making another video tomorrow, so I can't remember which installment that's supposed to be. I think it's Nerf Talk. But yeah, this is Ethan Grant, signing off.